cause problems, upset him, cause a storm, cause a tornado. Whatever you gotta cause it. But the last thing you want to do is be in a relationship where you have to tiptoe because you don't want to make him mad.
Hello everyone, it's Sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to go over this TikTok video from this young lady called Natalie Clarice. And I first saw her TikTok video. The first one was from Real Talk with Yanni, and the other time I saw it was from O'Shea Duke Jackson. And she gives a lot of advice, particularly to women, about different things if they see in their relationship what they should do. And here she says, you should never tiptoe. You in a relationship, you shouldn't express yourself just because you don't want to make somebody mad. Do whatever you have to do, whether you cause a storm or whatever it may be, to get your point across. And yes, she did say communication, sitting down and talking, that's what you have to do. But you did mention, say, cause and do whatever you have to do. First of all, anything that arises, that's what you have to do is sit down and talk. Sometimes you may have to run and talk, while you're running, while you're working out, while you may be eating. It's different ways, but you have to talk. It's not starting stuff, because if you're starting stuff and you doing what you have to do to get your point across, or, to be heard, that you fall in the category where the Bible classifies you as a contentious woman. And a contentious woman will destroy her own home. You should never tiptoe. But if we're honest with ourselves, sometimes certain things that have we blow up on the person for is because when we saw it, like it probably was, it wasn't that serious. It was subtle. We didn't deal with it right then and there. Because I've always been taught, if you catch the little things, you'll be able to catch the big things. If you deal with the little things, you'll be able to deal with the big things also. Sometimes we let too much stuff slide, and then when it builds up, and then it doesn't change, it gets worse. That's when we want to blow up. And that's not going to help your relationship, because if you have to always start stuff to get your point across, so you can be heard, you're gonna end up with a man who just is gonna let you do whatever you want to do, because he just don't want you to be talking in his head. He don't want no problems. So whatever you come up with, whatever you want to argue about, he just lets you win, which is not good, because you in some things you may be wrong, some things you may be right. You guys have to sit down and work it out. But if he just letting you have your own way, you're gonna end up destroying your own home or relationship by your own hands. And if not, you're gonna end up with a guy who just don't deal with you. He's just because a lot of men don't want that, going back and forth, starting stuff. You're always starting an argument. For what? What you have to do is find good conflict resolution strategies and have wisdom to know which one to use in certain conflicts that may arise in your relationship. That's what you have to do. And of course, sit down and communicate on the issues that are arising in your relationship. But starting stuff, causing a storm, that's not whether the person is treating you right or not treating you right. Because people may say, especially if he's not treating you right. But many women are going to hear this, whether they might not treating them right or not right, they're going to use this advice. So look for good. You need to start researching good conflict resolutions and have the wisdom, which comes from God, to know which one to use and how to apply it to your relationship. But starting stuff, starting a storm, no, that's not the way to go. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.